With the guns up, we've got two rabbits that have stepped to the front. Similar to last heat, Sean Brosnan, the 4 flat miler, is one of those guys. So Colin Jarvis, who broke 8 last year from Cal, Derek Scott from Run Portland, Rex Shields from BYU, Kent Morikawa from UCLA, Jared Ward from BYU, Ross Clark from Butler, Andrew Springer, Georgetown, Scott Dahlberg from Boulder Running Company, Matt Klaus from Concordia in Canada, and Martin Heyer from Syracuse. Great field, slow seed 806.
So they need 63s here, Kevin, and they have 2 rabbits out there to do it. 63s will get them 754, the auto standard. Diego Estrada looking for that. Tommy Schmitz there of Saucony in the blue in 3rd. 2 rabbits out front, one from Northern Arizona. Not sure where the other one's from. Estrada.
That's Sean Brosnan. He lives in Portland, and we'll get it. I'm going to split Estrada on this one, okay? There we go. So Estrada, 60 point.
Yeah, 60.6. Estrada's no stranger to fast pace early on. Does it in track races and cross country races. He's always in the mix. Never been able to get an NCAA title, but he's always been a contender.
And it's this type of tactics that puts him in there. You know, he's always in the mix.
Yeah, fearless runner. He's actually ahead of one of the rabbits now, behind his teammate right now. Back there, Ryan Hill, you see in the white and red with a 2 on his chest. North Carolina State, had a great cross-country season.
Joe Stilson from Princeton sits in 4th among runners intending to finish this race. And Diego Estrada bringing the heat and bringing it early here. Man, Estrada is so tough. So he's running in between both rabbits. As we approach 800 meters, we're at 2 flat right now, and Estrada coming through right around 202, yeah, or so 203.3.
62.63, yeah, for that second lap. So 63 is what they need. So perhaps a little nervous energy being shaken out of the legs in that first lap, and they'll settle into some 63s. You see Iona's runner there. That's Mitch Goose. He ran at the Terrier meet at BU 2 weeks ago. Also in there from Syracuse, or sorry, from Virginia, Mark Amirault. Got my oranges mixed up there.
New Mexico's Ross Millington is also among the leaders. He's tucked in right behind Ryan Hill of North Carolina State.
Yeah, right between Hill and Goose there.
So now the NAU rabbit is leading out Estrada. Brosnan, who's helping the pace, is just on the wing of Estrada. Schmitz, Hill, and Millington.
Get a 1200 split here coming up. See what happened with the pace. We went 60 and then 63.
Now Brosnan is off, and the split on Estrada.
63.4
through a 6.7.
So they've settled in. This is a professional style race here. We saw a lot of grouping and bunching, but this is, I mean, for all intents, almost a complete straight line. Although you see Hill and Goose now out a little bit, making some moves. But this is a professional race. This is not a college-looking race.
Yeah, nobody's sitting around going, okay, what's the next guy going to do here? I mean, and Estrada is setting the tone for this race. It's almost like he's trying to do something special. You know, like he's trying to run 740 or something like that. You know, I mean, the way that he's running, he's obviously not going to run that fast. Oh, who knows what the guy can do? You should never underestimate him. But now he's out front with 5 laps to go. So Estrada, Schmitz, Hill are your front 3, but just the way that he's running, it's like, okay, the auto standard is not enough, you know.
Got to make a statement. So they're just under 5 laps to go, so under 1,500 meters.
Look at this time.
They're past halfway.
409, 410, 410.2, 63.4. Is that what you have?
Yeah, I had a little higher. I don't think I got it right at the same time. So 63.
But still, I mean, he's in the 410 range through the mile, or through 1,600 meters.
Yeah, that'll get him what he needs, which is a 7:54.50. Ryan Hill now moving up on the outside, passing Tommy Schmitz of Saucony.
So are you better off as Hill at this point or as Estrada? I would say both runners are of equal caliber. I mean, Estrada's feeding off that energy up front, and then Hill's chasing.
Yeah, conventional wisdom would say Hill, and also Hill, we saw him dispatch really strong kicks in cross-country season. A couple races, finished second to Lawi Lalang a couple times, which is not bad company to finish behind. So equal talent levels probably.
Yeah, this is tough to call. And you know, even looking at Goose, I mean, he looks pretty darn good also. Tommy Schmidt's back in 4th.
Yep, here we come up on another split here. It'll be at the end of this turn. 62.88. So Estrada well on his way. It'll be 3 to go here as they cross the finish line. Ryan Hill, NC State in 2nd. Mitch Goose in 3rd with a unique hairstyle.
Now Diego Estrada, after a 2K split at 5:13.1 unofficially, starts to move away from Hill a little bit. You know, could Hill just be kind of gathering some energy to close over the last 800? But the way Estrada is moving away, I just can't see him fading back. I mean, he's got to do something now if he's going to try to win this race. So I know he's a good runner. You know, I know of his credentials, but man, the way that Estrada is just bringing it right now is just impressive.
Yeah, I've been wondering if Diego Estrada just engaged on a solo insane pace from the get-go, but he sort of has the tendency to drag others along with him, which really helps, because then if he slows, others around him are slowing. 71.5.
61.5.
61.5, sorry.
So
and he's opened up a little gap.
Holy smoly. But see, Hill's still there. So he just dropped to 61 and Hill's still there. So
Hill is still lurking. Goose looks to be off the back. Millington in 4th, and that's Rex Shields of BYU in 5th. And then back there is Mark Amirault of Virginia in the orange jersey. But Diego Estrada,
I mean, Diego looks, I mean, his stride
gliding around the track.
Yeah, his stride hasn't changed a lot, and Hill just had a hint of struggle in his arm carriage. So, but he's still there. I mean, that's just what's impressive. I mean, these two guys are, you know, they're right there for if a Chris Derrick or a Lowy Lalang is off.
And we take the bell.
Man, we're at 6:59 with 1 to go, and Hill is right there, and Hill looks awesome. He's found another gear, and look, he goes right around Estrada. This is Estrada's time to respond, but Hill has found something else that Estrada doesn't have at this point. Last 460.5 as Hill goes down the back straightaway, and Estrada's still there. I mean, Estrada's running a great race, but these two guys have 50 meters on the field, and Hill goes again, and he brings it around 100 meters to go. We're at 7:30 right now, and Hill is flying, and here comes Estrada trying to battle back, but I don't think he's got enough room. And here comes Ryan Hill. Look at this, Kevin.
It's going to be
Ryan
on
Hill. Fire.
The question is not will he get it, but by how much.
Oh my goodness,
7:43, 7:44 for Estrada, so they're both under. We'll see who else gets under.
Wow.
That's Millington, 7:49. Goose, 7:52. Looks like he just got under, and then a huge pack, right at 7:54. Kevin, we're going to have to look at the board here because we might have had a couple other guys just dip under.
Man, that was an incredible performance. Give the stadium record crushed. David McNeill's stadium record from 2000. Well, I guess he tied it twice. No, 2009, 2010. Whatever McNeill ran, they just obliterated it by about 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's an NAU guy too.
So they just absolutely crushed McNeill's record, who was no